шановні учасники цієї конференції, шановні і дорогі моєму серцю,
Ladies and gentlemen, organizers and participants of this conference, Madam Speaker Victoria, Prime Minister Ingrida, Svetlana, dear members of the Lithuanian Parliament,
всі інші друзі нашої свободи.
our friends of freedom. This forum is named after Vincent Kalinowski, one of the leaders of the January uprising in 1863-64 in the lands of the former Lithuanian Polish Commonwealth. The rebel units under the Kalinowski's command were mainly located on the territory of modern Belarus and took to arms against the Tsarist army. Today, our Ukrainian nation is fighting for its freedom and for the right to exist. We have a common neighbor who neither wishes to be free nor lets others to be free. But we are all born in Ukraine with a gene of freedom rather than slavery. And that is why we're willing to pay the highest price for this freedom. We are not fighting for the first time against the insidious and ruthless Russian aggressor, but perhaps for the first time we are supported by the whole united Europe and all the powerful democracies in the world. We're not alone. For this, I would like to thank the many people who are present at this event. Thank you for everything you have already done and for everything you are doing for my country, my nation. Thanks to our joint efforts, we have achieved a lot, but it is insufficient. Russian invaders are killing our women, children, grandparents, the disabled every day. They're destroying our cities to deprive us from our homes and are polluting our fields to deprive us of food. In March this year, I plan to send letters to the parliaments of the world calling for the recognition of the Holodomor famine of 1932-33 as a genocide of the Ukrainian people by the Stalinist regime. Even in the worst dream, I could not imagine that in March 2022 we would have to document the facts of the genocide of the Ukrainian nation by the Putin's regime. Now or never. We must unite all efforts and do our utmost to finally eradicate the source of fear, threat, war and death, which once again demonstrated to the world its true face by launching an unjustifiable aggressive war against peaceful Ukraine. I call on you to build coalitions between parliaments and governments to defend our freedom and our common right to existence. I'm very grateful to our Lithuanian friends, Andrius Kubilius and Žygimantas Pavilionis, for the initiative to establish a parliamentary network United for Ukraine. Such coalitions can and must already work on the introduction of a no-fly zone over Ukraine, the creation of effective air defense, the consolidation of compliance with the established international security rules, ensuring the viability of major cities, among other issues. Let us work with our friends in the European Union to ensure decisive support for Ukraine's status as a candidate for the EU. Let us work together so that European countries, European businesses do no business with Russia as an aggressor country. Let us stop any business transactions, including imports of oil and gas from Russia. This oil and gas has been stained with the blood of innocent Ukrainian children killed by Russian invaders. Everything I said is not just about Ukraine. This also applies to the whole free Europe if it wishes to be free in the future. Finally, I would like to address our Belarusian sisters and brothers. Every day, planes are coming out of your territory, rockets are being launched from your territory that kill our children. The shock that Kyiv survived and the hell experienced by towns and regions around Kyiv was also the responsibility of the Republic of Belarus. It was from its territory at night that the Russian invader came to the north of our state. Brothers and sisters of Belarus, don't remain silent. You know what we have to do. Living in slavery is not a life. Force Belarusian troops to defend your freedom. It's high time. It will determine the relationship between our nations for the future generations to come. Silence is not an answer. History is made now, and we know that history does not forgive crime. We must defeat the common enemy and guarantee peace, stability, security, and independence for the whole region, for the united and free Europe. I wish you all peace and welfare. Glory to Ukraine.